Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Welcome back to one where we discuss everyday family issues, society, relationship, and culture. Welcome back. If it's um if it's the first time you're coming across us, we are live on Facebook. We also live on YouTube. I would like you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook. On Facebook. Don't forget we are also on TikTok. One on TikTok. Okay. All right. As you do so, God will bless you. Welcome once again. We have tonight. I think we have a very intriguing topic for you. We'll be discussing a thought-provoking topic. Why the government would encourage you to have more children? Why the government would encourage you to have more children? You can say why more children might be needed in the world. Okay. Why would government encourage you to have more children? Why? That's what we'll just going to discuss this evening. In a world that is constantly evolving, it's essential to explore the significance of having what more children and the positive impact they can have on our society. The world that is evolving, and many people, you can see a lot of people, they're not having children anymore. Some they still having children. You can say some families is just one or two. They have one or two kids. Some maybe they have four, which they think is the perfect family unit. You understand? So some don't have any. And we want to discuss, we want to know why the government would need more children. Wouldn't they just like encourage you to have more? If you have two or three, they might encourage you to have more children in the near future. So why would that? What happened? Why would they do that? Okay. I don't know if most of you, if you if you remember Elon Musk. Still remember Elon Musk, right? He's one of the richest man in the world. Understand? A few years back, he said that low birth rate posed a threat to civilized society. Many people took exception to that. Many people got offended. He stated labor is the fundamental constraint. There are not enough individuals. There are not enough people. Repeat, there are not enough. The low birth rate is among the biggest threat to civilization. That's what he said. So he was trying to say that in the near future, that will need to have more children. There are people who need to have more children, that then the world needed more people. Do you understand? And he was trying to say that the low birth rate is among the biggest threat to civilization, that the world people are shrinking, and the world people are not giving birth, they are not having children. Say near future that is going to affect, it's going to affect civilization, it's going to affect a lot of things. Okay, it's going to affect the world. So this is about 2 or 3 years ago that he made mention of that. And people take exception to that. They took exception to that. Okay. Recently, here in the UK, the UK Leveling Up Secretary, Michael Gove, that's about a few days ago. UK Leveling Up Secretary, Michael Gove, demanded government action to boost vital industries and rebalance the economy. he also wants Britons to have more children. He said that trying to demand that government would encourage you to have more children. Why are they saying this? Why did they want you to have more children? What's the reason behind it? Why would you have more children? Why would the government encourage you to have more children in the near future? Okay. And this thing led to some people start saying a lot of things. They start like, talking about the high cost of living and everything. Someone said that the cost of living has increased so much that basically every household has to have a minimum of two breadwinners to cover normal cost. And yet the cost of having a child means for many that it's better one parent giving up work. Okay, he was just referring to what the Living Up Secretary Michael Gove said in that is demanding that government should encourage Britons to have more children. So this guy was talking about the cost of living that these days, because of the cost of living, because of the austerity and things, how cost of normal things in life, that two breadwinners, two people, two parents working, that they can't even afford a lot of this, that they cannot even afford a lot of this, that cost of childcare, cost of a lot of things, that maybe one parent may have to lose, do what? Give up work just to stay at home and take care of the kids. So that the other one, maybe government gonna help them or something like that. You know what I mean? So that the cost of living, the cost of things are very high. So what is he saying? Even to have kids, it's gonna be difficult to raise kids because of what? The cost of having a child means that it's expensive to raise a child now. So the question is, why would the world need more children? Why would the government encourage you to have more children? And that's what we're going to discuss this evening. As usual, if you're joining us, if you're maybe this is first time you're joining us, there's a number on the screen, +44 744 9823876. That's a number to call to join the program. That's a number to contribute if you want to contribute to the program. If you have, if you want to say or have a thought or what you want to like tell us in relation to what we're discussing this evening, that's a number to call. It's a WhatsApp number. If you can call directly if you want. Also, if you want to like leave a comment, you can leave a comment on the comment section. What is related to what we are discussing this evening, I will read them out. Okay, so why would the world need more children? Why would the government encourage you to have more children? That's what we're going to discuss this evening, and that's we were going to like analyze it. We are going to dive into it properly. Okay, we're looking into the various aspects and present compelling reasons for why the world needs more children. We look into the various aspects of it. Okay, so let's get started. I hope you're excited. You're excited. Okay. One of the primary reasons why the world needs more children is population growth and economic development. Talking about population growth and what? Economic development. Okay. A growing population can lead to economic development and prosperity. According to United Nations, population growth can drive innovation, increase labor supply, and stimulate what? Economic growth. Increase labor supply and stimulate economic growth. As children grow up, they contribute to the workforce, leading to what? Increased productivity and economic output. When it's not only when you have the kids. I know when you have kids, some due to high cost of living and everything, maybe it's gonna be difficult to raise them or maybe to feed them. But anyhow, when the kids start growing, when they grow up, what do? They contribute to the workforce. They contribute back to the economy, which would what? Do what? Increase the productivity and economic output. Okay. Adding to that, additionally, a larger population can create a larger consumer base, which fuels demand for goods and services. This increased demand can drive entrepreneurship and job creation, ultimately boosting what economic development. Talking about a larger population. When they have more children, when there is more population growth, okay, it creates what? A large consumer base. They consume all the productions, things that the country produce. And then what does that do? It fuels demand for goods and services. This thing can do what? Fuels job creation, boosting what economic development. Talking about why the government would encourage you to have more children. Because the world is shrinking. People are not having more children anymore. Many people are not having children. Many are dying. A couple of years ago, COVID killed a lot of people. COVID-19 killed a lot of people. War, talking about war, is killing a lot of people as we're speaking now. Russia and Ukraine, they're still in war. They're still at war. People are dying over there. Israel, Hamas, people are dying on a daily basis. So all these people that are dying, all these people that live in the world, right? It's shrinking population. It's shrinking the population. You understand? And put together with what a lot of people are not giving birth. So when you have a larger population, it can create a larger consumer base. So when the country is producing a lot of things, when they're importing things, if they don't have people to consume all those importation or to consume what they are producing, you understand? It will affect the economy. It affect the GDP of that country. Okay. So all the people that are going to school, going to university, they want to become entrepreneurship. They want to become entrepreneur, and all of them, job creation, everything. If there's no larger population, it will affect job creation, and it will not do what? It will not boost the economy because it's going to affect the economy. You understand? We're talking about why the government would encourage you to have more children. Why would they encourage you to have more children? Okay. It's because of what? Population growth and economic development. You say, you know, the second one, maybe you can say that another crucial aspect is social security and social security, especially all these developed countries, particularly developed nations that care for their unemployed and retired citizens. If you come to the West, most developed countries, America, Australia, UK, some other places, over there they care for their aging population. They care for the aging population. They also care for those that are unemployed. So if you're unemployed, if you don't have a job, the government have a unit, they have a way, how will I say, they have a structure where social security. You go, maybe you go and sign in, the government will take care of you. They pay your house rent, they give you some money every month, or that while you are still waiting to get a job, while you are still seeking for employment, the government will take care of you at that moment till you get a job, till you are employed. You understand? The same with those that are retired, the retirees, all the elderlies and all that. Some of them, the government are the ones taking care of them. We're talking about the aging population. Okay, we talk about the social security and addressing the challenges posed by the aging population, aging population, especially in the West. Many of them, a lot of them are old, 60, 70, 80. Most of them are not working and they are dependent on the government. They are dependent on the society. They are dependent on the state to take care of them, to pay them what? They pay them their pension and all that. So as they are waiting, they need people to work so that they will pay. Those people will pay their taxes and everything. Through their taxes, government will use those money to take care of those that are unemployed and take care of those that are retired, the pensioners. You understand? That is it. So they need people to work. So if the aging population, if the older people they are retired now, majority of them there are many of them anyway. If the younger ones that are growing, there are not many to work to sustain those that are retired. It's going to affect it's going to affect the society. It's going to affect the it's going to affect the country. You understand? So because of that, it's one of the reasons the government would encourage you to have more children. If you watch a couple of maybe the last decade, many people that are having kids is just one kid, one, two kids. Some are not even having kids at all. Even according to the World Health Organization, they highlighted that many countries are experiencing a demographic shift towards an older population due to what? Declining birth rates and increasing life expectancy. Many countries, like I explained to you, in the West, many here in the West, many of them, they're experiencing shift towards older population, older population. A lot of older people are here. And due to declining birth rate and increasing life expectancy, many of these older people, some of them, you see them, they are healthy, very much healthy. They are like some of them 80, 90. If you see, they are living longer. Many of them living longer. Okay. And as they are living longer, they will become what? They're gonna depend on they're gonna depend on the government. They're gonna depend on the state to take care of them. Do you understand? They depend on the state to take care of them. You know, then put together with the declining birth rate. Many, like I said, many are not having kids. Many are not having kids. They're encouraging even many people, like say now, they're telling you that why should they're not having kids. So I see, because if you have kids and they grow, the population, you have a lot of people that are working, a lot of people that are paying taxes. Government will have money in their purse so that they would use that to take care of it. They use that to take care of they use that to take care of what all the pensioners. They use that to take care of those that are not working. They're unemployed. So they need people to work. They need a lot of people to work. And due to the declining birth rate, as people are not having kids, it's going to affect the economy. It's going to affect the state. That is one of the reasons why they want you to have more children. So with fewer children being born, there is a concern about an imbalance between what the working age population and those that are retired. You know, so this can do a strange social security system. The social security, not even talking about the healthcare services, right? So the social structure, social security, why the government pay, give you money when you are not working. Talking about in the Western world where the government takes care of their citizens, those that are not working, those that are unemployed, and those that are what? Retired, the pensioners. Understand? Everything is structured in a way that everybody, if you are working, you pay your taxes, and through your taxes, they use your taxes to take care of those that are not working, that are looking for job, those that are sick, that are home, that they cannot work, those that are retired. It's from the taxes of those that are working that the government will use to take care of those ones. So by having more children, they can ensure a sustainable support system for their aging population. When they have more children, so as they have more children, it's those that are growing and the younger ones are coming up, they'll be working. They will sustain the support system, which is the social security structure, where they pay people that are not working and all that, where they take care of the aging population, where they take care of those that are ill, those that are sick, disabled. You understand? But if the birth rate is shrinking, if no one is having kids anymore, what do you think? What do you think? It's going to affect everyone. It's going to affect the society. It's going to affect everyone because there won't be any money in the government purse. There won't be any money to take care of you when you're not working. There won't be any money to take care of you when you're sick. And that's the reason why I must maybe see that the government will start increasing the retirement age. They keep on increasing it, put it up because number of people that are working is not enough. Even if you go to the job sites, a lot of them you can see there's a lot of job vacancies. They need people to work. They need people to work. And that's the reason why they'll be expecting you to have more children. I know many are having just one, having just two. Some are not even having. They're just buying dogs and keeping their house. And most of them older people, many of them, some of them didn't have kids. Okay? And they're expecting the society to take care of them. So who's gonna do that? I know that they worked when they were younger. They did work and they expected the government to take care of them through their taxes and all that. Okay, now that they're old, they will expect other people to work, the younger ones to work. But if they don't have children, they don't have a lot of, you know, there's no population is shrinking, and the society is looking for people to work. What would you think they're gonna happen? That's when they will start looking from outside. They bring in, open their borders for migrants to come in to fill those jobs. Okay, and in a society where many people don't welcome migrants, they don't want a lot of people to come into their society. So what would they do? You have to have more children. They have to do what? Have more children. And that is what the government, they're going to try to do. They will encourage you to have more kids. In the near future, very soon, you'll be seeing that they will start talking about it. They will start giving incentives. They will start trying to encourage you to have more children, trying to encourage you to have more kids and all that. Okay. That's what we're discussing this evening. Why the government would encourage you to have more children. Why would they do that? What are the reasons? If you know, more reasons, if you know the reason, can call me. The line is open. I would like you to call me. You can just put in the comment section. I'll read them out. Okay. The line is free. Call one on now on +44 744 982 3876. Call now. The line is free. Yeah. So with fewer children being born, there is a concern about imbalance between the working age population and retirees. So this can do what? It can strain society, security system, healthcare services, affect a lot of things, affect the consumer base, will affect um talking about entrepreneurships, a lot of things. It can affect a lot of things. But by having more children, when you consider having more children, this can do what? It can ensure a sustainable support system for the aging population. Right? Okay. Before we continue, I got some people that are celebrating their birthday this week. I got a few people that are celebrating their birthdays this week. I would like us to celebrate them. Okay. We have Yabua Diana, we have Odu Yabuchi, we have Jennifer Williams, Mary Yera, we have Beauty Ella, and Bokie Kingsford. All right, guys. Happy birthday to Yabua Diana. Happy birthday to Odu Yabuchi. Happy birthday to Jennifer Williams. Happy birthday, Mary Yera. Happy birthday, Bokie Kingsford. Okay. What we're saying here, one, we wish you whatever you wish yourself. And we pray that God will grant you your heart desires, grant you your wishes. Okay. And make sure that you take yourself out, celebrate your day, celebrate yourself. Go out there and enjoy yourself. Celebrate yourself. Okay. It's your birthday. All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue. And welcome back. Why the government would encourage you to have more children? Why more children might be needed in the world? This is a topic that is a very interesting topic because it's something that many people is a debate. Like just put it like that, is a debatable topic because of high cost of living, because of the austerity, because of how expensive everything is going these days. Many people are just running out, they are just shy away from they're just shying away from having children. Some are just like they don't even want to talk about anything about children for now because to them to have children at the moment is expensive, especially when you talk about child care, and the cost of raising the child. Understand? Today is a very, very expensive thing to do at the moment, according to a lot of people. And because of that, many are running away from that. They are shying away from that. They don't want to have children. They don't want to have even touch it at all. And the government are trying their best now to encourage people to have more children. Understand? Like I said, I got few weeks ago, the UK UK leveling up secretary Michael Gove. Most of you that are very conversant with UK government or the UK politics, Michael Gove demanded government action to boost vital industries and rebalance the economy. He also wants Britons to have more children. So he's trying to encourage people to have more children. He's saying that, trying to let the government to do what? Encourage people to have more children. You understand? So looking at it, a couple of years ago, Elon Musk, Elon Musk said the same thing. He was like talking about low birth rate that it posed a threat what, to civilized society. He's saying that low birth rate is among the biggest threat to civilization. Said there is not enough individuals. There are not enough people. And once it's like that, the economy is got affected because there's not much people to work to sustain the social security structure. There's not much people to work to sustain that support system for the aging population, support system for the unemployed, support system for the disabled, those that are ill, that cannot work. So there's not enough people to work to fill that gap, to fill that vacancy. And because of that, they're looking at encouraging you to have more children so that in the near future, they will have enough people to work, enough people to fill all the vacancies. They will have enough people that would push the economy forward. Okay? Even World Health Organization, they're saying that due to declining birth rates and life expectancy, increasing life expectancy, people are living longer these days. Okay? That many countries are experiencing demographic shift. They're experiencing a demographic shift to older population. And the older population, most of them are retired. And they need the government to sustain their support system. And because of that, they'll be expecting you, they'll be pushing you, they'll be encouraging you soon to have more children. To have more children. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why one of the reasons, so that's what we're discussing this evening, and that's what we're looking into. You understand? Another reason that the government would encourage you to have more children is about cultural diversity and innovation. Cultural diversity and innovation. Children are not only essential for economic reasons, but also for cultural diversity and innovation. The diverse societies foster creativity, tolerance, and understanding among individuals. When we have more children, we are nurturing diverse generation that brings unique perspective and experiences. This diversity can lead to innovation. It can lead to innovative solutions to global challenges as different cultures and backgrounds contribute fresh ideas and approaches. Okay. So when you have larger population, when you have more people, when you have more children growing from different cultures, I'm talking about diverse cultures, all of them coming together in the society, they're all growing together. You can see that we are nurturing a diverse generation that can bring unique perspective and experiences. All of those diverse cultures coming together. You understand? They bring in what? They are bringing their own experiences, diverse experiences, their unique perspective, where they're coming from. And that's what society is all about. And that's what development is all about. Okay? So among them, you see that you're going to have tolerance. There'll be a lot of creativity, you know, understanding among individuals because you have more children, from different cultures. But when they are now having children, now, seriously, when the people are not having kids, when people are not having children, those that are, for example, the younger, let's say, okay, 34 years, 40, 50 years, now you didn't have any child, going to your becoming older and older, older. Healthcare, there's no one to take care of them, no one to work. It's gonna a lot of things. Okay. Now, when you're talking about diverse cultures, innovations, people from different diverse cultures are coming together. They bring in their own ideas. They bring in their own experiences. Okay, let's just say that in the UK, all right, the Prime Minister of United Kingdom is Rishi Sunak. Okay, is of Indian is of Indian origin. Okay, look at it. That's a that's a benefit of diverse cultures. You understand? Look, a majority of them that are even in the parliament, many you see that from diverse cultures, a lot of them. So they come and bring in their ideas and all that to the society, bringing ideas to the with their cultures and everything. What happens? You see that it brings solutions to global challenges. All the things that are happening now, the wars that are happening, a lot of conflict that are among nations and all that. Understand? Because of diverse cultures and all that, they will bring their ideas, they bring their experiences together. That will bring a solution to whatever the challenges that's coming around. You know. So when people are not having kids, when you don't have more people in the society, and people are not even coming in, people are not having children. You understand? The ideas and the knowledge that the older people they have, they will not have more people to pass those knowledge to. But when people are just having, they're just buying dogs, buying pets that they're living with, taking those pets as their own kids. A majority of those pets, they cannot contribute to the economy. They don't work. All they can do is just to stay and eat. Nothing else. Those pets cannot take care of them when they are ill. Those pets cannot, there's no contribution at all. You understand? And when many people are having the idea of having pets and all that, instead of having children, that bringing children to the economy, bringing children to the society, that will help them when they are old, right? It's going to affect the society, it's going to affect the people, it's going to affect them when they're old. And that's the reason one money, that's part of what is happening now. There's a lot of older people compared to younger people. There's a lot of older people. Majority of the Western world, they have a lot of older people, and it's affecting what their economy is affecting GDP of any majority of the economies. It's affecting them a lot, and that's why they're looking up. They're looking. They are putting their brains now together, and they're finding ways if to do what to encourage you to have more children. Finding ways to do that. Okay. So why would the government encourage you to have more children? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Many people, like I know that some people saying that when you have more children, when you have a lot of children, that is affecting the is affecting the environment. It's affecting the environment because there's a lot of people. When you have a lot of people, they there'll be a lot of cars. There'll be a lot of uh, industries. There will produce a lot of things that will be like maybe affecting the economy, the environment. You understand? But if you look at it in the other way, okay, why is crucial to consider environmental impact of population growth? The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, suggests that responsible population growth can be compatible with sustainable development. Responsible population growth can be compatible with sustainable development. You understand? By raising environmental conscious children like Greta Thunberg, people, or majority of the kids that are growing up now, majority of the kids that are growing now, most of them that are in school, they're teaching them more about environmental stewardship. They're telling them a lot of things about environment, how to take care of the environment and all that. So when they're growing with that mindset or having that environmental consciousness inside of them, you understand? We can instill values of sustainable and stewardship towards our planet. So with that, they already know what to do. They know they know the benefit of recycling. They know the benefit of riding a bike. They know the benefit of walking. They know a majority of things about how to safeguard the environment, how to take care of the environment, planting trees and all every other stuff, because they have the consciousness of the environment. They have the consciousness of the environment. They have all the consciousness of environmental stewardship. They know that. They know what to do. So once they grow with that consciousness, these children will do what? They become future leaders in finding eco-friendly solutions and promoting sustainable practices. So they have that idea. They find ways to promote sustainable practices, promote eco-friendly solutions. They know what to do. So you can see that having children that are what? Conscious, children that already taught, taught them, teach them all about environmental stewardship, environmental benefit, all about the impact of the environment, how to take care of it. You understand? You see that they already know, they find solutions, they find ways to take care of the environment. They will know how to sustain and promote sustainable practices. Okay, those are the reasons why the government would encourage you to have more children. They will do that in the near future, very soon. You see that they will pushing people, they're telling people to have more children. They will be encouraging a lot of people to have more children. Understand? They've been saying it now bit by bit. You know, the world needs more children for various reasons. The world needs more children. The world needs more children. We already talked about population growth, which can drive economic development, address social security concerns, foster cultural diversity, and promote innovation. Having more children, having more children. When you have more children, when they encourage you to have more children, and when you buy into the idea of having more children for the future, so that when you retire, the government, the society will have something, they will have money in their purse because your children will be working, they paying their taxes, and they will use their money, the taxes they pay, to take care of you when you retire. Okay? So population growth can drive economic development, address social security concerns, like what I just said now, foster cultural diversity, and promote innovation. So, looking at it, the reasons why that we need more children, the reasons why we need more children. I understand I understand the situation of things at the moment. Many of you, when you go through this podcast, you'll be saying to yourself, what is this guy even talking about? What I'm talking about is that it's important to ensure responsible population growth. Talking about population growth, responsible population growth that considers environmental sustainability. I understand the impact of the environment and all that. But you're looking at responsible population growth. You understand? The world needs children who can nurture with love, care, and education to become responsible global citizens. So you will need, they will need, they will need children. They will need you to have kids. You understand what I mean? They will need you to have children. So there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to look into that, but maybe like saying, yeah, because you're looking at what is happening today and all that, because of that, you decided that you're not going to have any child. You're not going to have any children. You're not going to, because you don't have, you don't want to go through the stress. You don't have the money, or you're looking at, you're thinking of how, who is going to take care of the kids or the cost of childcare and all that. Shouldn't look at it, you shouldn't look at it that way. You shouldn't look at it that way. You should embrace the potential of our future generations. Works towards creating a better world for everyone, for all. Okay? Because when you have kids today, they will take care of you tomorrow. They will definitely take care of you tomorrow. Shouldn't just think about yourself for now. Think about tomorrow. Think about the health care, the old age. They need look out, think about the workforce. They need people to fill all those vacancies, a lot of vacancies that many people even like. They are looking for people to fill. As many countries now, they don't want immigrants. Those that are living in the country, they need to produce. They have to have children to fill the vacancies, children that will take care of the older ones. You understand? And that is why McGove is talking about Britain's having more children. And that is the reason why Elon Musk is talking about the he's talking about having more children, having more people in the world. Okay? All right. And that's why we're going to stop this evening. That's why we're going to stop. Like I said earlier, let us embrace the potential of our future generations and work towards creating a better world for everyone, for all. On that note, thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for more engaging discussion in the future. And don't forget to like, share this program, and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. On that note, say thank you and God bless.